Hello and welcome to Scythe Digital Edition. Today we are playing in Group J of the New Year's tournament on the Scythe um Discord. Our combinations are Saxony Agricultural, Crimea Mechanical, and Albion Engineering. For this first game, I'll be on engineering. The combo I selected was mechanical, Crimea mechanical. So that will be the last combo I play. Okay. But we are starting with Albion Engineering. This is game 1 of Group J. So let's see. Bid values. The values of them are Albion Engineering is 0. We're going to start off by moving this worker to that village and moving my leader to there. But Albion Engineering is 0. Saxony, what is it? Saxony Agricultural is 5. And Crimea Mechanical is 20. So the Crimea player has to beat me by at least 20 and Saxony by at least 15 is how it works, because that amount is deducted from your total score at the end of the game. So whatever I score, that's my score, but Saxony's score is going to be 5 less. Crimea's score is going to be 20 less. Alright. Let's see. Strategy-wise, once I get up to 5 workers, I'm going to move them onto oil and food. I think that will work best. Let's take you know what? Let's pay $2 to gain a worker and 3 food. No, I'm gonna pass on the worker because I'm gonna get it next turn anyways, and I don't really want to get up to 6. But we'll take that, and we'll take the combat cards, I think, and we'll end turn. So we got a 2 and a 3. Not great. Could have been better, but that's fine. So this, let's see. This Crimea's investing in. We are gonna get a good amount of combat cards from Crimea investing, us investing, and Saxony is probably gonna do at least a little investing. So we're gonna go ahead and produce this turn. Next turn, we will trade and deploy a mech on the village. We are gonna take the valley mech. That way, I can move my character to that village, get that encounter, and I think I'll move to the oil first, then redeploy from there to the farm. That way, I think yeah, that's what I'll do. Just because every time I produce, that way I can get an upgrade, because producing too much will put my power too low. Our objectives are higher ground advantage and become a despised warmonger. we can probably compete, become a despised warmonger, or higher ground advantage. So we'll plan on completing higher ground advantage, but if my power gets up to where it needs to be for become a despised warmonger, that would be great, because I am likely building an air mech, and it's unlikely that my popularity is gonna get too high. We can deploy this mech though, which of course is the rally mech. Then we can end our turn. So we'll move. In fact, if I get a mech from this encounter on the village, I could get the burrow mech. That would give me a lot of access. I can move all of up through this Nordic and Rusviet territory and get those encounters. Or I might get the shield mech, get that extra power. Let's see. But we will move, and then we'll see what happens. But we're gonna move this mech and workers to the oil after we move our character to the encounter. Let's see. There are bonus points for buildings next to lakes, and I do plan on getting a good amount of, probably all 4 buildings, since I get 3 stars for, not 3 stars, 3 coins for a building, and when I get it upgraded, I'll be getting 3 power as well. And once I get the monument and the building upgrade, that's 2 popularity too. So building will be able to get me a good amount of resources if I can get it set up, which won't be that hard. And if I upgrade, it's only 1 wood per building, which is rather good. Alright, Crimea's deploying. It is their speed mech. Alright, so they're gonna move next turn, get the encounter, and spread out their workers, probably. Saxony's bolstering and enlisting. That puts them at, what, 6 power, and Crimea's at 7. Okay, that puts them up to 8. I am gonna get a combat card for that, which is nice. The question is, what combat card did I get? I got a 3. Alright, so we are going to move and get that encounter. Then we'll take this mech with the workers and move to that oil. Alright, let's see, let's just take 2 food and a popularity. Drop that flag. So we can produce next turn. Then we'll be moving again. But we can reduce the cost of investing. So we will be able to invest again next turn, which will be big because that means we'll be able to get a bunch of power from upgrading. So that is gonna be pretty big. And I only need to move 2 workers to the farm instead of 3, which when I reduce the cost of upgrading as well, I can move one of those workers to a forest and start getting the wood I need. But let's see. So, alright, Saxony's producing, getting more workers. I'm also producing, and I am upgrading. Going to increase the amount of workers I can move, and I'm going to decrease the cost of investing. So, actually, what I'll do next turn, I'll move 2 workers to the food, and I'll move my character back to this oil so he can start moving forward towards the factory. But because I got 1 more oil than I needed this turn, so next turn I'll be able to produce and upgrade without having to move that worker off the mountain, which is good if you ask me. What mech did Crimea get? Riverwalk. Alright, so Crimea does have Riverwalk. Saxony is up to 9 power, but they do not yet have a mech. So for now we're safe. Everyone gets combat cards from that. We got another 3. Not that great, but it's fine. So we can move 2 workers to the food. We can move, grab those resources. That would have been terrible to have left them. But we can invest, take that, we can take that, get those 2 power, and enter. Yeah. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to become a despised warmonger, because when I'm building all of my buildings, I'm going to be building. How many times can you say building in one sentence? I'm going to be getting 2 popularity for that every time, except the first time, which I'll get 1 popularity. So, that will get me at least to the 2nd tier, possibly even the 3rd tier of popularity, which would be big. See, power-wise, I am still the lowest at 4. Crimea has 7 and Saxony 9. So I need to be careful of them. Saxony can't get off their island yet, and Crimea can't reach me currently, but that is something I need to watch for. Let's see. So I'll produce on my turn. Then I'll probably trade and deploy my shield mech to get some extra power when if they attack me. That will be good. Shield mech, then I can eventually get my Riverwalk mech if I need it. I may not need to get my Riverwalk mech though. There's his speed mech. He does not have a way to get off his island yet, but probably not gonna be long till he does. So let's upgrade. Increase the amount of territories I can upgrade on, and reduce the cost of building a mech. That way, this turn I can trade, get 2 steel, and deploy. Then I can move him onto that oil for a turn. And then next time I upgrade, or produce and upgrade, I'll be able to upgrade. I didn't think that about the fact that I could only produce on 1 territory, but it's like I should have realized it, but it's not a huge deal. I will be moving. No, I'll be trading and y'all trade and deploy this. I may as well move first. No, I'm gonna wanna deploy first so I can get my shield mech. Let's see. Combat card wise, we have 4 threes and 3 twos, which is not great. But let's trade, get 1 2 steal, deploy, get our shield mech. No, that sword shield. We'll put him on that farm and then turn. Then next turn we'll move. Actually, no, but yeah, so this will move and invest. Then we will, to reduce and upgrade. Then after we produce and upgrade, we can move again, and we can get a worker on a forest and start upgrading that, all that stuff. Let's see. Yeah, and we will be able to get some stuff going. Yeah. I'm not positive I want another mech. I might not. I don't know. We're 2 away, so it would, since I'm eventually planning on reducing the cost of building a mech 1 more for the upgrade star, I will be able to just trade and get a mech if I don't have the resources I need. So that is 2 turns to a star, which is not bad. Alright, Crimea completed technological breakthrough. I believe that's the first star of the game. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm not. Yeah, there we go. That was the first star of the game. So Saxony, next turn, it looks like he's gonna get his worker star. He's deploying a mech, probably Riverwalk. No, underpass. That's actually better for him. So yeah, I do need to be careful now. Let's see. He has 9 power and I have 4. So let's move. Wait, yeah, move. We'll move this worker here. I don't really think I want to move anyone else. Yeah, I guess I won't, but let's enlist. Let's get the, I guess let's get the mech recruit. That way when Crimea deploys, because they have a lot of metal right now, and Saxony's probably going to deploy since they have, well, since they're Saxony, I'm guessing they're going to get another mech. So that will let us get, maybe force between 0 and 6 coins, which isn't terrible, but neither of them have wood. So it's not worth getting the or the building recruit. Alright, Crimea does have scout, but I only have 3s and 4s combat card wise. So no matter what he steals, it doesn't change a whole lot if he attacks me, which I still do need to be cautious of, but I guess he could use his factory card to reach me, but I would have 2 mechs to his 1, and he would only have a 1 power advantage since I get 2 when I'm defending, since I have shield. But let's see. So, alright, let's produce. We get our 2 food and 3 oil. We're gonna upgrade. We're getting increase the power I get from bolstering, and oh, I should reduce the cost of upgrading, I guess. But it's gonna take, yeah. So if I move, upgrade, then I'll be on that forest, and I'll have the yeah. So that will work. Alright, alright, we're back. We had a connection error, but we are up and running again. So, here we go. Alright, we're gonna move. We'll grab one worker, move this mech. The worker can move to the forest. We'll move my character to this mech. We'll place down a flag. We'll enlist, and that's our last recruit. There we go. Hopefully we don't get another connection error. We did get another 3. We have had horrible luck with these combat cards. Looks like Saxony got their worker store where we were gone. Let's see. So now I would have 7 power if someone attacked me because of what's it called? Shield. Oh no, I messed up. I didn't take enough workers to that wood. That's fine. We'll just reduce the cost of building when we upgrade or produce and upgrade. Then on my next turn, we'll just I guess we'll move. Oh, that was dumb because now I'm gonna produce 2 food that I don't need. Yeah, that was very dumb. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Otherwise, I would have left myself exposed, I guess. But what's Saxony's power looking like? 8. All right. So Crimea's getting that encounter. Let's see. All right. Hmm. I'm not sure what to do. I'm gonna have a dead turn. Well, I guess I'll just move that mech up now. I can move that mech up. I can move my character up, I guess. And I can move my other mech back so when those other workers are done producing oil, uh, 3 more upgrades, means they can do their thing. So Saxony got the no, don't pass coins. That's not one. No. Disarm. So I don't want to stay on that tunnel if possible. So next turn, we're gonna. Hopefully he doesn't attack me, but if he doesn't, next turn we'll move off the tunnel. We'll get. I guess we'll get more cards from that if we use that. So we'll move on my turn if possible. See, combat card wise, where are they? Saxony has 11 and Crimea has 6. Okay. See. Saxony, what did they do? They deployed on their turn. So there's a good chance he attacks me, unfortunately. That's fine. We'll get another combat card here. We will be able to use 2 against him. Of course, he'll be able to bring 2 mechs of his own. Another 2. That's great. Alright, he didn't attack us. That is great. Alright, here's another combat card. And hopefully this one's worth something, because I am a little bit tired of getting 2s and 3s. I have 5 of each. No 4s, no 5s, nothing. Great, we got another 3. I'm I'm just a tad bit annoyed about this, in case you couldn't tell. Just a tad. Um, let's see. Um, let's see. We'll leave one worker back there, or who can move to that village. Well, I guess a mech could, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll do this because then we get another combat card, and it's an IR3. I have 7 3s and 5 2s. I am getting more than a little annoyed at this. More than a little. Oh boy. Alright, but we'll produce, bolster, produce, bolster, move, bolster, I think. That will give us the power star, the building star, the upgrade star, the recruit star, that's 4 stars. We can get either 1 or 2 combat stars and objective star 2. And as a little cherry on top, we'll have a lot of popularity. We're gonna get what, 7 popularity from building? So that's gonna be 12. So if we get 1 more popularity, which we could by trading, that would put us in the 3rd tier of popularity. Score wise, I'm sitting in 1st right now, which is good because Saxony needs to end the game with 5 more points than me, and Crimea needs to end the game with 20 more points than me. So, I'm sitting in a good situation right now, as long as we don't throw it. Well, good situation besides for not having any combat cards worth anything. Alright, so let's produce and upgrade and reduce the cost of building. I'm gonna go ahead and forfeit my right. I need to take a turn longer than a minute since I've had connection errors twice. Um, yeah, I'll just do that because I think that seems fair. Um, if I can spare a forfeit. I mean, I doubt I'd take it anyways, but I might. And no, I misspelled minute there. Whoops. I definitely know the English language. Alright, so they're both up to 3 stars, which is rather concerning. And Saxon has all his mechs, so he's probably gonna go on a rampage here. Rampage of battle. Let's get that. Let's get the monument. We can actually drop the monument. I guess we'll drop it there. We did get a 5 though. Finally. Score wise, let's see. I'd still win. Saxony needs 3 more points, and Crimea needs 14 more points. But let's see. I'll upgrade and produce and upgrade and get another star here. Also, that will give me enough wood for all my buildings. Okay, there was almost another connection error. I would have been very upset had that one stuck around. And annoyed and upset, both. Oops, did not means you hit that button. But see, so Crimea's deploying. Yeah, so uh we when we'll produce and bolster again, I guess. Then that will be our this next time we produce is gonna be our last time producing in this game, which is good. We'll stop draining our power, although it's not actually since we now get power from upgrading, but it kind of is. So yeah, we'll produce, we'll bolster, we'll move, we'll bolster, we'll either trade for popularity or move again. Either would be good, but trading for popularity might be better. Crimea is at 4 stars, not 5, 4. Um, let's see. He said it's okay, but I mean, whatever. Saxony's grabbing that encounter. Alright, so let's produce. That will give us our upgrade star. Can end our turn. So we'll bolster and build. Wait, did I DC? Oh, I DC'd. Oops. So let's bolster and build. Build the Okay, let's see. Turns out it was my turn, not that guy's turn. It wasn't taking a long time. It took a short time. Alright, so Crimea's gonna make their move. Then Saxony is gonna make their move. And then, shocker, I'm gonna make my move. Well, I guess take turn would be a better term to use. Crimea did get up to 5 stars. If they do end it, I am gonna take the W here. Unfortunately, there's nowhere. Oh wait, if Crimea um if Crimea doesn't take his move, wait, that's not what I meant to say. Let's make sure I'm still all good. I still good. All right, so yeah, it is actually Crimea's turn. If Crimea doesn't move off that tunnel, I can send a unit in and lose that battle. Unless he, and like, I'll spend 0 power. And unless he spends 0 power, that'll end the game and hand me the victory. Let's see. Yeah, that would work. Um, yeah, my connection is not the best. We'll exit and make sure that I'm still connected. Because if I'm not, that would be rather awkward. No, but it's Crimea. This still hasn't taken their turn, so it's not me. Let's see. I'll just ask them real quick. Um, um, Just making sure. Okay, never mind. I don't need to make sure because climbing is taking their action. Great. Alright, so, great. Next turn, I am going to either be able to end it or be likely to end it. Well, yeah, because climbing is not 20 points ahead of me. They're currently. Yeah, Saxony has 4 stars. I guess they could get 2 combats this turn, but it's unlikely. And if they did, I don't think they'd be able to get enough points. So, this is great. I'm either gonna get a combat star next turn, or I'm going to win next turn. Both are acceptable. And my combat star would be with 0 power. So I'd still have all my power. Let's see. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna be able to suicide into Crimea, end it, and that will be a nice little ta-da. Alright, Saxony's attacking me. This might change things. See, yes, I would like to gain power. No, I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see, if I do that, I'd have, what, 6 power left? No, because he's gonna use max power, so I'll let him have the star. He's gonna use 12 power, almost certainly. Um, Wait, he got his power star. Was that his 4th or 5th star? Um, alright, good. So giving him this combat won't give him the game. That is good. Because, yeah, that's good. And I'll still have all my power. Yeah, he's still selecting his power. Now I'm nervous that every time things don't move immediately, it's a connection error. And it often might be. Hopefully not all the time though, because all the time would be rather frightening. If this is a connection error, not just him taking a while, ooh boy, that's not good at all. Um, but let's see. Otherwise, um, uh, let's see. Yeah, we'll just try exiting and rejoining. Make sure it's not my connection. All right, section 1. So I'll take that. All right. I got another 2, of course. All right. So, but it's not my turn. He still has to finish his turn. So it probably wasn't a connection error there. Oh no, that was well played. Looks like he took. Yeah, he's gonna get the win here. I think he's gonna have more than 5 more points than me. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next episode.